I'm Artemis, and welcome to Citrus Arcane. You see this book? Do you see this wonderful, wonderful book written by Rick Riordan? This amazing masterpiece is not what I'm going to be reviewing today. I'm going to be reviewing the movie that was based off this book. Yes, Shifty?
Question, Artie. When I'm chewing this, do you think they can hear me?
Without a doubt. Shifty over there is eating Pringles.
I'll move over here. Where they
Yeah.
hear me. They hear me. One.
Oh my gosh. Really?
Time's ticking.
Ticking schmicking. So, the movie that I'm going to be reviewing instead of the book is Percy Jackson and the Olympians, The Lightning Thief. Wish me luck. Alright, so, first things first. You have to remember that this movie is supposed to be based off a book, and as such, I will be reviewing it like it's supposed to be based off a book. So if you like this movie, you might want to stop watching. Just go. Don't come back. You're not gonna like this review. Alright. So the movie and the book. Two completely different things. And not in the movie has artistic range of certain things being different. No. Everything is different. The characters, for one thing. Think about it this way. In the movies, you know, you've seen the movies. Annabeth Chase. Pale, brunette. Kind of bland. Book Annabeth Chase. Honey blonde, tan, really freaking sassy. The first thing that she says to Percy in the books is, "You drool when you sleep." In the movie, it's kind of just... Hi. She's freaking Bella Swan, you know, in terms of character. Yes, I went there. As for Grover, okay, Grover. He, in the books, is a skinny, white teenager with acne problems. He keeps his curly brown hair in a Rasta cap. In the movies, he is a somewhat toned black teenager who has short brown hair that's kind of not existent. And Book Grover's supposed to be afraid of his own shadow, okay? He's supposed to be so terrified of the world that it's a miracle that he can actually get up out of bed and actually go find these demigods and try and protect them. I mean, he will do these great feats, but only if his friends are in danger, because he has to, and he realizes he has to get over his fears, and that's how he is. He is terrified of a lot of things. He grows up, he has character development in the books, but in the movies, he's sassy, kind of a womanizer, and I mean, since when can he beat people up with his crutches? There is no consistency with the characters in the slightest for these movies. Percy Jackson himself? Well, I mean, he is supposed to be kind of clueless in the... He is clueless in the books. And I mean, I guess the movies are kind of okay, but there are just too many instances where he actually knows mythology, which he shouldn't. It's Annabeth who's supposed to be saving his ass. Not Percy saving everybody else's. He's not that much of a badass when the series first starts. He's a little 12-year-old kid who has no clue what's going on. Which brings me to another point. They're 12. They're not 16, okay? Movie, listen to me. You have 16-year-old cast. No. They're supposed to be 12. They're these little kids. And that's what hits you, because they're little kids fighting for their lives and fighting in a war like the frickin' Hunger Games. They're little kids. They're not teenagers where you can just brush it off and say, okay, they're old enough. They're not supposed to be old enough. Yes. The characters are butchered in the movie completely. And there are characters that are missing too. Clarice LaRue, she's not in the first movie. Ares, the god of war, non-existent. And he is supposed to be the antagonist in the first book. He's not in the movie. There is no Ares in the movie, okay? The antagonist in the movie is Hades. Hades supposed to be a victim in the book. He gets one of his items of power stolen as well. He's not the one causing all this. He's getting blamed for something he never did. But in the movies, nope. He is the god of the underworld, god of hell. So of course he's the bad guy. Okay. The characters are horrendous. And that's not even getting onto the plot. Okay, the plot for the books. Clueless 12-year-old learns he's a demigod. Okay. Clueless 12-year-old demigod goes on a quest to take the lightning bolt back because it was stolen from Zeus, and Zeus thinks that he did it. Okay. On the way, clueless 12-year-old boy nearly dies multiple times for being clueless. Yeah, that's the first movie. Also, somewhere along the lines, you get hints of the big bad guy that's gonna build up to the very end book. And yeah, it's just gonna keep going like that. But it's only a little hint. No one will even mention the bad guy's name because it's like, nope, nope, he's not back. We refuse to believe it. Shut up. Movie? Percy, you were the son of Poseidon. I am? Yes. Don't ask us how we know this. We're magic. Okay. It's not like you were supposed to be told by Poseidon or anything. Shifty's crawling on the ground right now. In an army crawl, by the way. In the middle of my review. Ow! So, the rest of the plot of the movie is go find these pearls. We're not going to tell you why you need these pearls. You need these pearls so you can go to the underworld, because obviously Hades is the one doing all this crap. So go find these pearls and then go to the underworld and then go beat up Hades, because you know you're supposed to do that. Yeah.
I just put a fact in there. In the book, that only took 3 seconds to do. In the movie, it took the entire movie.
Yeah.
Shifty's problem with the movie.
Yeah. The
no
pearls.
Olympian. So hot. Oh, so adorable.
Shifty, stop crawling on the ground.
You don't get Oreos.
Oreos again. So, like what Shifty said, the whole pearl thing, it helps them escape from the underworld. But it's a gift. Given by like this water nymph spirit chick. Whatever. It's not the entire quest. The quest itself is to go find the Master Bolt, which is what was stolen from Zeus. It's not supposed to be these little pearls that have no say in anything. Come on! But no, the movie has them go off to go get pearls. And on the way, you've got the Lotus Hotel and Casino, which does happen in the books, but it's so different, and everyone's drunk, and no one's acting in character, and it's like they're all high and roofied or whatever. You can tell I don't do drugs. I don't know what half these names are. So, seriously. I mean, it's the same location as the book. Not the same way they got there. Not the same way they spent there. And not the same way they left, but they got the name right? Yeah. They use names of things and people, and then they don't do anything with it. They just spin it on their own. The rest of the movie, it's essentially, you get to the underworld, whoopee! Sassy Grover, whoopee! Sassy Persephone, dressed like a hooker? Okay. Why is Persephone there in the summertime? Because in the books it specifically stated she's not there. Another thing. Why is she dressed like a hooker? Why is she dressed in all black? She's the goddess of, like, you know, flowers and springtime and summer and happy, and she's supposed to be all nice looking in the summer, all flowery and beautiful and lush. And when I say lush, I don't mean that in a perverted sense. I mean that in, like, she's got a nice tan, she's got, you know, she's all healthy colored, she's got, you know, beautiful grass, all that happy, hippy-dippy kind of stuff. She's not supposed to be dressed like a hooker. She's not even supposed to be there. And she's not supposed to be that sassy. She's actually, in the books, described as being really freaking bored with everything. Just bored. Kind of like, whatever. Hades, you gonna kill them? Can you do it quick? Because this is getting kind of old. Yeah. Okay. Why is she suddenly interested in Grover the Satyr? Yeah, because in the movies, she's determined to make Grover her bitch. Well, her stag, I guess. I don't know. She's determined to make Grover her male prostitute. Yeah. He's gonna be a sex toy. It's not outright stated in the movie, but it's so implied that it's slightly disturbing. The movie just makes no sense. Alright, so aside from the whole Persephone wants Grover as a sex toy thing, yeah. That actually kind of happens for a little while. Yep. See, the thing is, Sally Jackson was taken by Hades. In the books, it's Leverage. In the movies, it's I'm the big bad guy, so I get to do this stuff. So in order to save Sally Jackson, there are only 3 pearls that they get in the movie. 3, not 6, 3. And they help them escape the underworld. In the books, it's kind of, well, as much as Percy's just like, as much as I want to save my mom, it's either that or the world goes down. So he opts to save the world. Good 12-year-old boy. And he, Annabeth, and Grover take the pearls and escape the underworld. Don't worry, Sally Jackson's okay in the books. Hades brings her back as thanks. In the movies, it's kind of, Grover, don't worry, I'll stay behind, you save your mom, because obviously it's not like Hades is ever going to bring her back anyway, because that's not what's supposed to actually happen in the books. No. So you go, you take these pearls, you Annabeth, and your mom, you go, and I'll stay here. Persephone's kind of just like, yeah, I'll take good care of him. Yeah. So, sketchy. So they leave Grover in the underworld, and Percy, Sally Jackson, Percy's mom, and Annabeth Chase go up to Olympus, which is on the 600th floor of the Empire State Building, which Sally Jackson knows, and for some reason can take them there? I don't even... Apparently she's allowed to take them to Olympus, even though technically mortals shouldn't be up there in the books, and it's a thing. So the 3 of them are going up. You know, Grover's stuck in hell. Poor Satyr. In the books, it's Percy, Grover, and Annabeth. Even then, not really, because Percy says, I'm going to take the lightning bolt, and I'm going to go up there on my own. Because if anyone's getting disintegrated, it's just going to be me. Because we all know that Zeus is probably pissed at me. So you two go to camp, go tell everyone there about what happened, go warn people, and go be safe. And, well, I'll go to die. Because that's what Percy does. He's just like that. Book, movie. Book, movie. Differences. And even in the movie, they've got every single god and goddess just sitting there, just staring at them in their big, giant god and goddessishness. And they're just staring down at them like, we will tell you our verdict. Great job! In the books, Percy goes up there to Zeus and Poseidon. Just Zeus and Poseidon. Just them. And Zeus is kind of just like, yeah, thanks for the Master Bolt. Whatever. I guess I won't kill you. Do I really not have to kill him? Yeah. Zeus really wants to destroy Percy. It's kind of scary and obsessive. Poseidon has this awkward father-son conversation with Percy. Just kind of, hi, I'm not supposed to love you or talk to you because you're my illegitimate child, but I love you, Percy. I do. Seriously, I really do. I mean, it's supposed to be awkward and kind of weird and movie. Everyone's kind of just like, ooh, good job, Poseidon. Yeah, Zeus. Thank you. Well, he's being nice. The gods and goddesses have repeatedly voted on whether or not they should kill Percy and his friends or not. They're not getting praised in the first book. They're getting, thank you for taking my lightning bolt back. I guess I won't kill you now. That's it. It's not supposed to be a hero's welcome, people. It's supposed to be a, you did this shit even though you didn't have to, and I'm not even going to be thankful for it, because the whole point of these books is that the gods and goddesses make crappy mistakes just like normal people. The movie throws this out the window. The movie throws the plot out the window. The movie throws everything out the window, including my sanity, in case you haven't noticed. On top of that, that's not even the end. No. In the end of the books, okay, here's the deal. The end, okay, the prophecy comes true. That's it. That's the last. The prophecy comes true. That is the last chapter of the book. Okay? The prophecy that has been going on for the entire book and the entire movie has not happened yet. It's not completely done. This happens after they get off of the Empire State Building. This is some time after the whole lightning thief problem, okay? This is like the end of the summer after. Oh, so the ending of the movie gets off Olympus and suddenly there's an epic battle that ends everything. No, it's prolonged. It's spaced out. See, the end of the book, Luke, who was pretending to be Percy's friend, he decides, yeah, by the way, I'm on Kronos' side. Kronos, who was the big bad baddie bad in the entire series. But all you really hear is his name. You hear his name, you hear what he can do, Titan of Time, blah blah blah. And it's just, it gradually grows. It gradually grows into, okay, he might be coming back. Okay, he is coming back. Okay, he's back. Ah, shit, we're all screwed. He's got an army. It kind of just goes into that. In the book? Yes, Kronos is coming back. Mwahaha! Let's have an epic battle for this movie. Even though we don't have to. And we shouldn't. Because... what? Seriously, what's the point of the entire final battle in the movie? That's what I'm wondering, because in the book, the point of the final confirmation is, well, besides the stereotypical evil monologue and evil laughter and evil ha ha ha, I have one up to you, he tries to kill Percy. Luke sets a pit scorpion on Percy, and the pit scorpion stings Percy, and those things can kill a person in a couple of minutes. Like, a minute, pretty much. So, Percy is pretty much nearly dead at the end of this book. He nearly dies. There is no epic battle. It's kind of just like... it's supposed to sink into you that this person who you thought was going to help and trade and be amazing is really trying to kill them all. And it kind of just has to sink into you. It's not supposed to be big or grand or epic. Not everything in life is big or grand or epic, even for demigods. Sometimes things just kind of come at you and you need some time to just breathe and absorb it and realize we're fucked. This is happening. In the movie, they forego that for an epic battle of CGI monstrosity and just give Percy all these powers he's not supposed to know he has until a couple of books. He's not supposed to be able to control all this power he has until he has more training. And for some reason, he can magically do it in one movie. That takes place within the span of a couple of days. Yeah. So honestly, that scene in the movie, it's useless. It means nothing. It should not have existed. There is no point to it except for there to be a battle. It adds nothing to anything. And that's not even the last scene. It's supposed to be in the books. The last scene is they're slowly realizing that shit has hit the fan and things are gonna go downhill from there. In the movie, it's kind of like, yeah, we beat Lou, we get the Master Ball, we're gonna party, we're gonna have a really terribly choreographed sword fight, because that's what we do in these movies. We spin around really slowly and have terrible sword fights. That's the last scene in the movie. And you know, there's this, oh yeah, Annabeth and Percy, yeah, they like each other. They're supposed to barely get along at the end of this. They're like tentative friendship. They hate each other, goes to tentative friendship, goes to best friends, then goes to knock your heads together. You like each other. Just grow up. That's several books on. Several books on. Way in the end. Now it's kind of just adding unnecessary shit to the movie. The movie, if you cannot tell already from all this random crap that I've been explaining to you, is a clusterfuck of horror. There is no substance to it. There is no actual plot line to it. The characters have nothing to do with the book. Everything that is choreographed in a fight scene is just so faked that you can just see it. The actors don't deliver lines in a way that could actually be believable. It's all pretty bland. And then there's the cell phones. Yeah, you know, cell phones. Cell phones that send out a signal that if a demigod uses them says, hey monsters, hey look, I'm here, I'm using a cell phone, I'm a demigod, come kill me now. They're using them all the time in the movie. The movie is shifty. Yeah, the movie's shifty. Really useless, like her trying to army crawl on the ground.
At least they can't see me.
They can hear you. So, yeah. This movie, based off the Percy Jackson book, no it's not! The only thing it has in common with the Percy Jackson books are the freaking names! And even then! It's not the characters! It's shells of their former selves! This is just a terrible monstrosity of a movie that should not exist! So that's the Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief movie. Its plotline is horrendous to the point of being non-existent, and you're kind of wondering, wait, what are they supposed to do again? The characters suck, okay? They are nothing like the book characters, and even if they were, the actors, the way they deliver the lines, no. And on top of that, the CGI. Okay, the CGI, it's a good CGI, but there's so much unnecessary CGI. If they hadn't put that in, they would have had enough movie for freaking contacts or something, or wigs, or actual good actors. So yeah, that's the Lightning Thief movie. Don't watch it. Don't ever. So don't forget to comment anything else you think I should review or tear into. Thumbs up if you thought this movie sucked. And, oh yeah, don't forget to subscribe to us. Click that nice, pretty subscribe button. And I guess I'll see you later. Ciao.